How are you out there in the world today? Man, I'm doing all right, I guess. I'm doing the best that I can. And I don't like how my shirt matches the wall behind me. Is that suspect for not being able to match um my clothes to the wall behind me? I don't know, but I'm going to do this podcast nice and Jiffy Lube like. I went to do it. Let me tell you something. I would have had it done on Monday, but I came in here Monday night at like 11 p.m., right? To do the podcast like I always do. I need to do it on Sunday. But I'm pretty sure the people upstairs are not quarantining anymore. Well, they're still quarantining, but they're allowing people guests over. Pretty sure they rocked out with their cocks out on Monday night. On a Monday night. Pretty sure their jobs have not opened up. They have the mad loud disease. Not the mad cow disease, the mad loud disease. And I don't know if you can hear them in the mic right now, but they might think I'm crazy because I'm in here talking to a mic at 10:14 on a Wednesday night. That's what we're dealing with. Y'all hear that? I'm just going to have to let it ride. Not much I can do, guys. I mean, I'm not the landlord. I'm not about to go up there and what you going to see me go up there and get beat up by a bunch of people? Be like, hey, you going to see me on this is my opportunity, guys. Hold on, let me get the intro started first before I do anything else in my life. Like, what am I doing here? I act like I haven't been here before. Oh man, got my tail light fixed. Tail light? I didn't mess with my tail light. Tail light. About to hit them tonight. About to go upstairs. About to get my Karen on. We're about to get on the plane and take my Karen on. Can you put your carry-on the plane still? I don't know. Can we get on planes still? I don't know. I don't know what I know, but man, I don't know if they should be embarrassed or I should be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Because if they can hear me, they're like, this guy's a lunatic. I haven't heard another voice besides his. But I've been watching the best of Karen videos lately. You know, something about Karen that I would like to be. Not like the racist Karens. That's all the worst. But also like my favorite. I'm kind of upset with the nature of the internet because my favorite teacher in high school's name is Karen. Well, she was my teacher in middle school too. And her first name's Karen. I'm like, every time I see the name Karen, I'm like, that's not the experience I had with a nice lady named Karen. Dude, she was my favorite teacher. I don't care what anybody says. I remember this one time. Hold on. I got a gang of 20 minutes to spill out today. First thing I'm going to start with is, you're not about to see me go upstairs. Talk to these people like I know them. Be like, hey, could y'all cut it down? Get hit with a bottle? Not this guy. I'm not going to be online. I'm not going to be a world star for wood. Maybe I should go up there and say something. You know, spark us. Should I walk in there with my phone already pre-recorded? Pre-recorded? What am I going to pre-record it? I'm just going to have it recording so that they'll see that I'm recording so that one of them will pull a phone out and record me and then I'll go in a spiel. Listen, this is what I do. I'll have a prepared speech. I'll go up there and be like, hey, it's 10:16 on a Wednesday night. What we're doing in here? We're partying on a Wednesday night. Would y'all leave church at 8 and come here to party? Y'all praising the Lord in here on a Wednesday night? Okay, I know the churches they go to church on Sundays and Wednesdays. I used to go to church. I used to dabble in the churchery. You know. I didn't really understand it, but I used to dabble. I used to have to. You know. What am I gonna go up there and be like, hey, I'm trying to do. Could you imagine if I go up there and say, hey, I'm trying to film a podcast? For one, not a whole lot of people know what a podcast is right now. They're like, what the fuck is a podcast? What do you think? You going to the moon? What, you going to the moon in a pod? What's going on with you, man? I have to explain to them, no, it's this thing I do once a week. Nobody watches. They're like, why are you doing it? Speaking of why am I doing it, I had a comment on my previous podcast that I did, and this is the comment. Let me tell you something. Kenzie, is it? Is that what you go by? Or is it Kenzie? Who knows anymore? Who knows what you go by? I'm starting to feel like you're an imposter, you know? Starting to feel like but you're gonna show up to you're gonna come to my house and tell me you need to put some shades up. The comment reads something like, you need to share this on your Instagram. For one, Kenzie, I do this one for the sole benefit of whoever finds it. Maybe nobody will ever find it. And that's okay with me on this one. Okay, but I do agree. I should share it on my Instagram. I do agree with that. But that's why when I do the one with my buddy, right? We're gonna do Too Far Gone, spelt like TWO two. It's a double entendre on the word two. TOO two TWO. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but that's what's gonna happen there. Okay, so we'll be sharing when we start that one. This one is for the sole benefit of me and what I want to accomplish with my. This is my video journal of to keeping up. I almost said Takashi 69. How you living? This is how I keep up with what I'm doing in the world. You know, once a week I come in here and just blast off my thoughts. And that's about it on that. But yes, I will share the other one on Instagram. I promise. All of it. All of it. I'm going to start a Facebook for it. It's going to go down in the DMs. Okay? So don't show up to my comment section with that boo-boo. Okay? You go back to Muncie and you stay in Muncie. You know, when I hear the name Monty, I think about Muncie. Muncie. What do I think about when I hear Muncie? I think Muncie's that cousin that comes around like once in like 8 years. You're like, Muncie? You still alive, Muncie? You still out here kicking, Muncie? I thought you died in '97. You still out here, huh? Where you been, Muncie? Huh? Oh, I didn't know you were in prison. How about that? That's probably why we wasn't conversating a whole lot. I didn't know Muncie, my long lost cousin, spent some time in prison. I mean, there's not much I can do about it, folks. There's not much I can do about it. But Kenzie, you stay in Muncie, and I'm gonna do my thing, okay? So I went to get my AC fixed, right? You know me, I'm the type of guy. It's like, hey, I've said with this new car that I got, it's a nice car. I've always been like, when it comes to tires and all that, I'm gonna go get it fixed by the professionals, okay? I'm gonna let them do the job. I'm gonna let everybody change the oil. Let them do the things. Let them get dirty for the sole benefit of satisfying a customer that will one day leave a bad Yelp review. I've never left a Yelp review, but let me tell you something. I'm the type of customer. Let me tell you what type of customer I am. Okay, this is the customer that in business that you really need to keep mind of, because there's good customers who, and necessarily in business, good customers won't leave a Yelp review because they're like, I had a good experience. Why? Because that's the nature of the brain. We don't go online to share our great experience about the world we're living in. It's all about the negative. So that's why when it comes to Yelp reviews, they're usually bad, because that's when, I had a bad experience. I got to share with the world. Let me say, and I'm neither of those customers. If I have a good experience, I'm coming back. I'm not going to go give a Yelp review if I had a bad experience. This is a customer that businesses are worried about. The customer who doesn't complain and just never comes back. Red Lobster didn't give me 6 biscuits at the door when I was walking in. It said you get 6 biscuits with any other meal that you get. I got in here, they only got 5. I'm never coming back. Not going to say I had a bad experience. Get my food. It was cool. Never coming back. Never coming back. And that never happened. I'm just saying that's an example of the customer I am. I won't complain. I'll just never come back. How? How dare you make a noise on my podcast? But that's the customer I am. So when it comes to my car, I was like, you know what? My AC, right? I was like, my AC is not blowing cold air. And let me tell you something. I live in Kentucky and the sun is a bubbling. It's a bubbling. You know what I mean? It's coming through. It is coming in hot. Literally. The sun is coming in hot through the windows. I stay in my car too long, I'm going to be a spicy nugget from Wendy's. Fire. You know what I mean? And I was like, I got to get this fixed. So me being me, I was like, my brother once told me about this product called AC Pro. He put it in another vehicle I had one time, because when it first came out, or when we first heard about it, he put it in there, killed it, just did it right then and there, 10 minutes. I was like, I got this. It just needs some Freon, right? It just needs some Freon. Oh boy, was I wrong. So I go get the AC Pro and do all that. Doesn't work. Change the cabin filter, which needed to be. You know what I do like about YouTube? You can just go on YouTube and search anything. Need a cabin filter. And let me tell you something. If I don't know what a cabin filter is, give me 2 minutes. If I'm in a conversation with another man at a bar and he's like, dude, I've been changing my cabin filter. He's telling me about his cabin filter. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what a cabin filter is, but I can't tell this guy I don't know what a cabin filter is. So I'm like, dude, hold your thought. Hold that thought. I gotta go to the restroom. Go to the restroom. Google cabin. I almost said cabin fever. Oh, that's a quarantine joke. So I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna look up cabin filter. Look up all this stuff about the cabin filter. Yup. And then I can throw in, like, dude, Google is the Cliff Notes for life. I'm telling y'all right now. I mean, everybody knows that, but I'm telling you, in every aspect of your life, you can Google, YouTube, everything. I YouTubed 2 different 3-minute videos how to change my cabin filter, and is the other one just called air filter? Look, I done forgot, but I remember how to change it. Change them in 10 minutes. There's like, it'll help your airflow. My airflow was great. Then I put the AC Pro in, it's still burning hot. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to a professional. Went to a professional, was there for an hour. They did it, fixed it. And I was like, there ain't no way. There's no way that these professionals know what they're doing better than me. I don't know what movie they're watching, but y'all better not copyright me on that YouTube. That's them. You copyright them, okay? So I got the AC and all that fixed. I was like, man. And then I drove down the road. I was like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I was still in denial about it. Man, let me tell you something. That AC is blowing cold air. Dude, that AC is so cold that it frosted my windows. I was like, yo, chill. You get what I'm saying? And so I got all that done. And then, you know what I found out tonight? Got all that done. It's like I'm slowly getting all this stuff done with my vehicle, getting it back to maintenance requirements for summer maintenance requirements on my vehicle, so I can be stunting on them. You know what I mean? And I got all that done. I drive over here to do the podcast. I got a headlight out. It's like, dude, if I was driving through the light to see the light, the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm gonna have one side of my headlight out. That was a bad one. I'm so sorry that y'all had to listen to that one, man. So I got all that fixed. What was that? I had another good story to tell. I don't forgot. I think it was about the headlight and all that. Oh, dude, I'm beginning to. So I watched all the Karen videos, and I like. You know, my favorite videos are the one who records it, like the sovereign citizens who they record it, trying to make the police look bad. And look, I know this is a bad time to take up for the police. Okay, I know that. I get that. But I'm not necessarily taking up for them. But when these comes to these sovereign citizens, and they're like, I'm not driving, officer. I'm traveling, officer. And they're like, what? Like, you're not. And then in one of the videos, they slipped up. There was a girl and a dude. So it was a couple in the car. The woman was driving, right? Traveling. She's talking about the officer's like, hey, you're driving this vehicle with a suspended license. She's like, blah, blah, blah. And dude, cop walks back to the car, and she looks at her boyfriend, or her boyfriend looks at her. He's like, hey, you want me to drive? And that's what I like about YouTube, because, hey, you're not getting away with nothing, because the comment section knows everything. Okay, you're not going to exploit this police officer, because, and then you're going to have the nerve to film this, right? Thinking you're in the right when you're really in the wrong, and you look like an idiot. My favorite one was this black lady with, I don't know if it was her son or her boyfriend. She was with this dude, and he's trying to outdo the police. He's like, hey, what's your badge number? What's your ID number? And the lady in the passenger seat, hey, you're black. Don't talk to him like that. Like, you see what goes on around here. And she's going off. She's saying, hey, you can do all this when I'm not in the car with my child, which I completely agree with her. Hey, you understand you want to be a sovereign citizen, which completely makes no sense to me that you're driving in a vehicle, right? Or you're traveling in a vehicle on government paid for roads, taxpayer roads. Because it's kind of hard to be a sovereign citizen when you're traveling on the roads and you're using. One of them was using an ATM like a federal bank. I'm like, I just don't understand. Is that just a cop out? Am I in the wrong? I don't think I am. Guys, there's not much I hope y'all can hear that. Y'all just gonna think I'm dumb if I'm just sitting here in silence. But I want to infiltrate something. There's something I gotta be. Something that has to be out there that I can infiltrate. You know? There's something I want to infiltrate a library and scandal. Like what if the local libraries, buying illegal books, buying them for 10 cents a book instead of 50 cents a book, you know? Listen, I'm just gonna have background noise in this. This podcast is not gonna be the one that you should listen to, okay? And if you're already listening to it still, then I'm sorry. I am sorry. I didn't beg you. I'm glad you're listening though. But man, if they could just, quiet it down before I get my Karen on, I'm gonna go up there. Go up there. Be like, hey, I'm trying to change the world. Me and my 7 views that I get on these videos are going to change the world. Shift it a little bit. Flick it in the right direction. And y'all are up here watching Ghostbusters. And y'all just keep getting louder and louder. I might have to, after this podcast, I'm going to have to go up there and show them, right, who's boss around here. Show them, be like, hey, as I'm recording them, be like, hey. Y'all gotta quiet down. Guys, a man's trying to work. Guy, I'm a man. Ain't that right? I got a man's trying to work down here, trying to do his thing. I don't feel like I would get any respect. Hey, they'd be like, hey, why don't you go shave that mop on your head and come back and talk to us? That's why I just mind my business, man. It's just like, well, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this one because I'm not getting sucker punched from the side. You remember, like, I could see me going up there. You remember Rush Hour when Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker walked in that salon and some dude kicked Chris Tucker? He's like, which one of y'all kicked me? That's what I would do. That's what I'm gonna do. You didn't think I'm gonna go up there alone? Y'all bump whatever y'all want to bump. I'm not going to be here that long, okay? I'm going to do the podcast the best that I can and get out of here. So I have my AC in my car fixed, which is a lovely. It just kind of changes your perception of life when you got that cold air blowing in your face while you're driving down the parkway. Because let me tell you something. There's nothing worse than being in traffic with the windows down when it's 95 outside. It's like, you're already mad that you're in traffic, and then being hot adds a whole nother level. When it's cool outside, I'm cool. I'm chilling. When it's cold, I'm not necessarily pissed, but I'm mad because it's like when it's too cold, just like it's really, really this cold outside. It's really this cold outside. Who is this benefiting that it's this cold outside? Then it's extremely hot outside, and that's when I get mad. That's when I'm like, I can't drive to the gas station and get a Reese's cup without sweating. They're really bringing down the production value of my podcast, And it's not, and what's worse is this mic's so good that it's picking them up so I can literally hear them in my, it feels like I'm an investigator. Todd. Someone said, crack. Where's that? Where I think they said they have crack in the crack of their ass. I've been watching, see, this is the perfect time to investigate something. Also, embarrassing story. When I was a kid, I don't know if I wanted to be a secret agent or what, if I just wanted to infiltrate something really bad, but I used to make my, mother buy me spy equipment at Walmart. They had walkie-talkies. They had some infrared, what they called infrared sunglasses or whatever. They had some stuff I could use. They had this sound thing that says you could put up to the wall and hear 60 feet on the other end of the wall. I had all of it, man. I was running around old Madisonville trying to be a secret agent, man. That's what I did when I was a kid. I was like, what? Apartment B has what? Let's go check it out. When I grew up with a friend named Martin Mondragon. He's a half Hispanic and a half white guy. We're Caucasian, okay? Because I'm going to call it how I see it. And he was Caucasian, okay? You know, he might have a little bit of Asian in the Caucasus of his what's his membranes. I don't know where I'm going with that. But we used to run around Madisonville, spy gear. We had belts. We had fake mace cans. We had everything. They didn't spray real mace. It was just fake. It just looked like mace. Like if something went down, we could pull them out for sure. You know, I don't know what we were gonna do when we apprehended some suspects. We had those plastic handcuffs that we was never getting close to. We were just gathering intel to further to the people above us. Man, whoever lives upstairs is those type of people that have a birthday. You know how you're supposed to get one day. Whoever this is that lives upstairs above where I do my podcast, they're having a week-long birthday. We could say that. They really are. They're really getting down. And I'm sorry for how bad this is and how bad it's going to turn out this week. But I can't really focus when I have a movie playing in my ears that I can't see. All right? Is this how it feels when a blind person listens to a movie? Because I'm not really feeling it, dog. You know? I just hear a whole lot of action going on. Feels like they're watching that movie Taxi Cab. I just hear a whole bunch of honking and just moving, like some scenery's going on. You know, they could be driving through a damn Wendy's and the line's taking too damn long. I don't know what's going on in the movie, but shit. What am I supposed to do? I changed my camera to 60 frames per second to see how that transitions, because I was watching a random video, and they were like, I switched the frames to 60 frames per second to add value to my videos. And I was like, does that add value? I was like, I'll change mine to 60 and see what happens. So we're gonna see what happens. See if this looks any better. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want from me, but I'm gonna get out of here before I'm gonna go upstairs and try to help, or see if I can finish the movie. Jeez, do whatever you do, but don't let the door hit you on the way out. That was bad.